In the world of professional wrestling, revolutions don't just happen in the ring. They're sparked by the arrival of game changers, visionaries who dare to redefine what's possible. This is a story of AEW's latest seismic shift.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest set for one fall.
It's go time.
AEW Revolution, a night etched in the annals of wrestling history, not just for its high-octane matches, but for an announcement that rocked the foundation of AEW. Enter the era of Mercedes Moné, Kazuchika Okada, and Will Ospreay. We are talking about three heavy hitters that are about to enter AEW and create not only a landmark change, but will change the revelation and the evolution of AEW. Mercedes Moné, Kazuchika Okada, Will Ospreay, each a titan in their own right. Their arrival heralds a new dawn for AEW. But what makes them revolutionary that AEW needs? Let's look at Mercedes Moné. She is formerly known as Sasha Banks, the boss, the statement. She was in New Japan. She was in WWE. Everywhere she goes, she is the conversation. I mean, just look at it. From the beginning, when we were figuring out where she wanted to go, the entire Twitter landscape, Reddit, social media, Instagram, TikTok, everybody was talking about it. Will she appear at the Royal Rumble? Was she not? And now, all eyes point to Boston at the TD Garden, where we all know that she's going to show up at an AEW Live Event. Imagine the possibilities of Sasha Banks joining AEW's women's division. We already are getting multiple matches, multiple segments. She is the conversation, the matchups, the highlights, the promos. She will disrupt but also change the very foundation of the AEW women's division. Now let's look at Will Ospreay. Everywhere he goes, no matter what it is, you can bet you are getting a 5-star match. Whether it be on Rev Pro, whether it be in New Japan Pro Wrestling, hell, even in AEW, he, no matter what he does, delivers and over-delivers. The introduction of Ospreay will not only change the landscape, but put everyone on notice. This is a guy who, no matter who he's in the ring with, is going to make money. Imagine the possibilities. Imagine the feuds. Imagine what's to come. Especially with this being Bryan Danielson's last year, the possibilities are endless. But let's not take away from our third and final person, Kazuchika Okada. His tenure in New Japan Pro Wrestling and the Rainmaker persona. If anything, you look back at the championship reign. You look back at what he has done for New Japan Pro Wrestling. He has carried that company on his back. He put New Japan Pro Wrestling on his back. There is nothing more that could be said about Okada. No matter what it is, no matter what he does, you know you're in for a spectacle. Now, everybody was saying they wanted him to go to WWE. However, though, Okada isn't just made for the bright lights and the big stars. This man is a wrestler. He's a pound-for-pound wrestler. Much like Ospreay, Okada being in AEW not only elevates the talent, but also puts eyes on many of the youngsters who are biting at the lip for competition. So far, the big guys are Claudio, Moxley, Bryan Danielson, Hangman, Swerve, Samoa Joe, an injured MJF, Adam Cole, Switchblade Jay White, and many more. That main event scene is about to be intense. Intense. I truly believe that the wrestling landscape is inherently volatile, a domain where alliances are fleeting and rivalries are born from whispers. The introduction of Moné, Okada, and Ospreay doesn't just add star power, it propels AEW into uncharted territories of narrative depth and in-ring technicality. With their unparalleled athleticism and magnetic personality is set to revolutionize the women's division, challenging existing champions and inspiring up-and-comers. Okada brings with him a legacy of epic storytelling within the squared circle, offering AEW's roster the chance to elevate their game to match his legendary status. Ospreay, the aerial innovator, introduces a high-octane, risk-taking style that promises to captivate and inspire. Beyond the marquee matches, the arrival of these stars represents a shift and AEW's narrative depth. Wrestling is storytelling in its most visceral form, and it's with talents like these, the stories told in the ring are bound to be compelling, intricate, and unforgettable. Enter Jennifer Pepperman, the narrative architect behind the curtain. Her history of crafting compelling stories is not just an asset, but a transformative force. With Pepperman's guidance and Moné's star power, we're on the cusp of witnessing wrestling narratives that blend athleticism, character depth, and emotional resonance in ways previously unimagined in AEW. This collaboration could redefine the role of women in wrestling, pushing beyond traditional boundaries and setting new benchmarks for storytelling within the sport. Pepperman's influence extends to Okada and Ospreay as well, promising storylines that are intellectually engaging as they are physically exhilarating. Within these additions, AEW isn't just changing its roster, it's reimagining what wrestling can be. It's a bold move into the future where every match is a story, every wrestler a character in a larger saga, and every moment an opportunity to create something unforgettable. This isn't just a new chapter for AEW, it's a new volume in the annals of wrestling history. In the ring, every slam, every leap, and every victory writes the history of wrestling. With the arrival of Moné, Okada, and Ospreay under the creative vision of Jennifer Pepperman, AEW is not just participating in wrestling history, it's setting the stage to redefine it. This is the evolution of the revolution. Welcome to the new era of AEW.
Are you listening? Damn.